Now, a public relations professional turned politician has termed the liberty of members of parliament to speak out and information a nightmare. Dokolo North County Member of Parliament Paul Amoru, a first-timer in Parliament, is also sad that mixed messages confuse the public and damage the institution. As the 10th Parliament officially makes a year and a half, our political correspondent Onyango Jackson talked to Amoru about his experience and what he makes of Parliament now that he is at the center of politics. This is what they discussed in this report.
That by the end of my first term in office, I would have gained immense exposure and experience.
In 2010, Paul Omayat Amoru, a father of 3 children and a wife, Eunice Chelangat, quit his job at the Nation Media Group to vie for the seat of a member of parliament, but was unsuccessful. Fortunately, Daily Monitor, a company Amoru worked for previously, in positions of a news reporter, and later the publication bureau chief for Northern Uganda, would have him back this time as a news editor. The 33-year-old would again, after 5 years, have another shot at the elective seat, this time successfully triumphing to represent the people of Dokolo North County.
I've had a background. I have not just jumped from anywhere that, okay, now I want to be a politician. So, and sometimes probably that's the challenge, that maybe I think I have money to campaign and then I go and campaign, people elect me, and you have challenges dealing with people. So already I think there is consistency in what I have done as a student, and the problem was now to transit.
A public relations professional, Amoru finds liberty for each member to speak out whenever and whatever wished at stake.
In one way or the other, every member of parliament, like now you are talking to me, is a spokesperson. So someone comes out of a committee, is not even the chairperson, and is saying different things, different from what parliament has said, or the committee has said. So that becomes a PR nightmare, because you cannot have talking points that is systematic and that is true, of a true depiction of what happens.
It is his first time in Parliament. The appetite is still high to give up soon, and as such to ensure a comeback in the next elective term.
Within 4 to 5 months of my time in Parliament, I was able to order an ambulance from Japan, and invited the Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament, who came to Dokolo herself in person and handed over this ambulance.
Carrying on with community and individual support initiatives is inescapable.
For me, this is something I came in when I was prepared, because I have in our setting, the African setting, you don't even have to be a politician for society to expect something back from you to them. So you could just be a successful head teacher, you could be a successful business person, and then community, the extended family will expect that you will give back. I think it is an African thing.
Although Amoru served as guild president at Uganda Christian University and president Uganda National Students Association, the new obligation meant new experience, lots of expectations, and fresh challenges.
Because of the numbers, if you do not position your priorities right and build a lot of networks, you could get lost, you could get swallowed up, and then you just pass unnoticed. I think some of our colleagues in the previous parliaments have spent 5 years here, and at the end of the day, not so much can be remembered of them. So a lot of what I've seen, a lot of reading, for you to be an effective legislator who will stand on the floor of parliament and say what is relevant.
Amoru's interest to promote education is inspired by his father, Reverend Sam Omayat, a proprietor of several schools and technical institutions in northern Uganda, whereas his mother is an enrolled nurse.
You receive calls throughout. I've been talking here, you've seen me pressing. In a day, you have 200 people, all want to talk to you, all have issues to raise. So I think it's a challenge that if you don't pray and God gives you stamina, it becomes a challenge to respond to all of them with calmness, but I think it's something you're prepared for.
In Parliament, Amoru has found himself taking on leadership roles related to his professional field of journalism and public relations, including Chairperson Parliamentary Forum on Media, Spokesperson Lango Parliamentary Group, Whip Lango NRM MPs, and serves on the Committee of Parliament on Education and Sports and Equal Opportunity Committee. Onyango Jackson, reporting for UBC.